Let me take you back to a time not too long ago when Manchester United fans thought they had just signed the second coming of Erling Haaland, or at least his Danish cousin. Yes, we're talking about Rasmus Højlund. The tall, blonde, Viking-esque striker with a name that sounds like a password you'd forget instantly. United forked out around £72 million for him, because nothing screams wise financial investment like spending that much on a 20-year-old with one hot streak in Serie A. The hype was insane. He was dubbed the Danish Haaland, which honestly should have been our first red flag. Like, you can't just call someone the new Haaland because they're blonde and Scandinavian. That's like calling every bald man in football the next Zidane, just because their head shines under stadium lights. Anyway, Højlund comes in, the fans are buzzing, the club's media team is making him look like Thor with shin pads, and United's season kicks off. But somewhere along the way, it all started to go very, very sideways. He ended just waiting for a miracle like Sean Millis. Now look, it's not all his fault. The guy was thrown into a United team that plays football the way a drunk octopus might try to ride a unicycle. There's no cohesion, no midfield support, and apparently, no idea how to cross the ball. You could put peak Lewandowski in this squad and he'd still be living off scraps like a pigeon at Old Trafford. But let's be honest, Højlund's season has been rough. He looked lost in most Premier League games. His movement, decent. His strength, good. His finishing, well, if you've got time to make a sandwich while he lines up a shot, you know it's not quite Haaland levels. He went how many games without scoring in the Premier League? It got to the point where defenders started giving him space out of pity. Like, oh you're Rasmus. Go ahead mate, we're all rooting for you at this point. Sure, he had a little flurry in the Champions League group stage, scoring 5 goals in 6 games like he was finally unlocking his final form. But just as we started to believe, United got dumped out of Europe like someone forgot to RSVP. And just like that, the Højlund hype train derailed, wheels flying in all directions. Meanwhile, Haaland, he's out here breaking goal records like it's a hobby. Eating defenders for breakfast and still looking bored while doing it. The contrast was painful. Every time Haaland scored a hat-trick, you could feel the entire United fanbase looking at Højlund like, so, any plans to do that sometime this decade? Now, some fans will tell you he's young. Give him time. And that's fair. Not every striker explodes onto the scene. Some simmer slowly. Some never cook at all. But right now, Højlund's development is looking more microwave meal than Michelin star. The worst part, United's system doesn't help him at all. It's like buying a Ferrari and trying to drive it through a swamp. And Rasmus, bless him, is in there trying to do flicks and turns while Casemiro is playing right back. Is Højlund a flop? For this season, yeah, kind of. Not a lost cause, but definitely not the world-destroying striker fans thought they were getting. But you know what? Maybe, just maybe, next season he figures it out. If United can get a manager, a midfield, and possibly a footballing philosophy that doesn't involve chaos and vibes. Until then, he's stuck being the striker they said was better than Haaland, which, let's be honest, is a bit like saying you've got a smartphone better than an iPhone, only for it to turn out it's got Snake in a flashlight. But hey, football's a wild ride. Højlund might still shut all of us up one day. Or he might just fade into the long list of strikers United bought in the post-Ferguson era that didn't quite work out. Right between Falcao and Weghorst. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I've got plenty more football chaos, tragic transfers, and hilarious flops coming your way. Trust me, you don't wanna miss it. Catch you in the next one.